Hey guys, welcome to Average to Aesthetic, where I will teach you to go from an average body to a really aesthetic body. Today I'm going to show you guys how Andrew Tate stays lean year-round. He does the same thing I do. He does kind of the same thing every single person I know over 35 with a six-pack does. It's a story. I was talking to a friend of mine who's an internet marketer. And he's a big marketer, but he's not like a front-facing guy. He writes copy and he does a lot of the back-end things. And he said he was at a mastermind or something with Andrew Tate maybe 6-7 years ago. At that time, they were both in the like dating game space. And he said that what they would do is they would wake up and then Andrew would have like a cup of coffee or like a cigar in the morning. And then he would just work, and then they would hang out, do whatever they needed to do. Everybody else had breakfast, everybody else had lunch, but he wouldn't. Andrew would skip breakfast and lunch, and then he would eat like at 5 or 6 p.m. And so when he told me that, I was like, oh, of course, he's doing the same thing I'm doing. And what that is called intermittent fasting. And all it is not eating after you wake up for the first 5 or 6 hours. The way I do it is for the first 5 or 6 hours after I wake up, I don't have any food. And so, again, it's called intermittent fasting, and there is a really easy and better way to do it. The best way to do it is not eating for the first 5 to 6 hours when you wake up in the morning, because that's when you're doing stuff, you get up, you got willpower, you got energy. If you have breakfast and then lunch and then dinner and then you want to do your fasting time after you get home from work, tired, you got no willpower, you're probably going to eat more than you should, and you're not going to hit that intermittent fasting time. So the easy way to do it, the way Andrew Tate does it, the way I do it, is don't eat after waking. Now, apparently he didn't eat till 5 or 6, so he's doing way longer. I don't know what time he woke up, but let's say he woke up at like 10 a.m., then he eats at 5 or 6, that's like 7 or 8 hours of fasting. I only do 5 or 6. I wake up about 8 in the morning and I eat about 2, or maybe I wake up at 7, eat at 1. So I always eat around 1 or 2. And so the way I do it is around 1 or 2, I'll have a big Chipotle, maybe like a triple chicken, some beans, lots of cheese, and some salsas. And then I will eat that, and that'll have pretty much all my protein for the day. Triple chicken or triple steak is what I like. And then I'll have the rest of the day to eat the rest of my calories in whatever type of food I want. So if I want like some froyo, or if I want a dessert or a steak and some fries or whatever for dinner, then I'll eat that. The way I do it is because I stick to a certain amount of calories. So if you want to stay the same weight, you eat 15 calories per pound. And if you want to, per pound, 15. And if you want to lose 1 pound a week, you eat 12 calories per pound. So what that means is if you weigh 200 pounds and you want to lose a pound a week, then just do 200 times 12 equals 2,400. If you eat 2,400 calories, you'll lose 1 pound a week and you'll actually feel pretty good. If you want to stay the same weight, just eat 15 times 200, 3,000, and you'll stay the same weight. So this will be 200 times 12, 2,400. You'll lose 1 pound a week and you'll feel pretty good. What I would do if I was this person that wanted to go from average to aesthetic, I would do exactly this. And I would do intermittent fasting. I would not eat for the first 5-6 hours of the day. I'd have a big meal around that time, 5-6 hours after I wake up, get all my protein in, and then let's say my Chipotle bowl with like triple steak, some beans, some cheese, some sour cream is, let's call it 1,200 calories. But it has all my protein I need for the day, right? Because that triple steak is enough. Now I have 1,200 left for the rest of the day. So later on, like if I want to have dinner and dessert, I can still do that. If I want to have some pasta, I can do that. If I want to have some freaking ice cream, I can do that. I can have whatever I want, as long as it fits within those 1,200 calories that I have left over. And that's an easy thing that you can stick to for life. And it's easy to do if you fast for the first 5-6 hours. That's how it starts. So I wanted to show you guys that, and that is how I stay in really good shape, and that is how Andrew Tate stays in good shape, and it's a really good way to stay in shape. Fast for the first 5-6 hours of the day, and then do whatever you normally do. If you want to just kind of lose some weight, if you want to get really lean, if you want to get shredded, then do 12 calories per pound, and add those 5 hours of fasting in the morning. That makes it super easy and effortless to stick to. Do it for a long enough period of time and you'll get shredded. And it's a habit you can maintain for life so that you can live shredded. Not cutting or bulking. I think cutting is freaking stupid. I think bulking is freaking stupid. You don't want to do anything short term. What you want to do is build an aesthetic body that looks really good, that feels really good, that allows you to do what you want to do. That's like optimally works perfectly. And so what that does is when you build that, what it looks like is it looks like a six pack. It looks like a shredded body. That's why people see it and they're drawn to it. But what it is just you're building a really healthy, clean body and mind. And once your body and mind is clean and healthy, then you kind of look like a clean, healthy person. And that's what you want to build. Not some weird thing where it's like, oh, I fucking starve myself for 3 weeks and then I'm lean and then 2 months later I'm fat again or I'm bulking and then you look fucking awful. You look like you've been working out for 10 years. You look like you've never been in the gym. You just kind of look like a big truck driver or something. So don't cut, don't bulk. Do eat the amount of calories for the type of body you want. Now let's say you cut a pound a week. Once you get to whatever weight you want, then go back to 15 calories per pound and you'll stay there, right? So that's all you have to do. It's pretty simple. That's it. Hope you guys have an awesome day. Hope you learned something. Hope you can stay shredded like Andrew Tate and I do. Don't eat for the first 5-6 hours a day. That's the first step. And if you want to get shredded, count your calories. Use MyFitnessPal. Thanks and have an awesome day.